Hello, my name is Peter Carr and I'm Director of the Masters in Management Sciences delivered online from the University of Waterloo. This video is one of a series in which we're interviewing finalists in the Canadian Information Productivity Awards, and this video is being also produced in cooperation with IT World Canada. Our guest today is Tien, who's the Chief Information Officer for Toyota Canada. He's also a graduate of the University of Waterloo, having graduated in 1990. Can you tell us what you do in your job today?
As in your introduction, I'm the Chief Information Officer for Toyota Canada. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, I'm also the Director of Corporate Planning, which is responsible for midterm to long-term planning for the company. And I'm also the champion for the Customer One initiative that you have mentioned in your intro.
The project that you submitted to the Canadian Information Productivity Awards and were successful with was called Customer One. Can you tell us what the objectives were for that project?
As you know, Toyota have been growing quite rapidly in the last 10 years or so, and our global goal is to achieve a 15% market share globally. Now, Canada is a very important market for Toyota, and therefore we are aiming for 15% market share in Canada as well. Now, with a very good product lineup and a very good brand name that we have out there, and I'm sure that we can do a very good job in conquesting a new customer into the family, into the Toyota family. But on the other side of the growth formula is customer retention. Now the question here is that how do we retain all the customers that we have obtained in the past? That's really is the question that Customer One try to address. So the objective of Customer One initiative is try to create an exceptional ownership experience for our customer that will lead to a lifetime brand loyalty. That's really what Customer One is.
So when they take their car in for a service or to deal with an issue that they might have, how is their experience in doing that different from what they might have had before?
Like in the past, I'll give you a real live example. In the past, a customer bring in a Toyota, let's say bring in a Corolla to a dealer and fix it. The dealer may fix it right away on a first try. Sometimes there are complications with the technology, and the customer have to bring it back the second time and the third time. And even after the second or third time, maybe the technician haven't really got to the root cause of the problem. So now the customer is very frustrated now. He or she will bring that car to another dealer to try it out, and that dealer probably will try the same thing again. So every time of a retry of a repair, the escalation of frustration and dissatisfaction go up by a couple of notches. And with Customer One, what we try to do is that we try to centralize customer information and vehicle information into one central place that would allow all the stakeholders, like a dealer, technicians, and our financial services, to access it at the appropriate time to help solve the problem better. Now, in this case, for example, if the technician fixed the problem and he couldn't find out what's going on, what he can do is he can access to this central system that we provided here to look at the history of the vehicle in the past, who have done what. So they wouldn't try something they have tried on that vehicle before. Mm-hmm. So that's but on top of that, some of these problem already fixed will now pop up on the screen so the technician can actually use it and try to fix it. So all of a sudden now you have access to all the solution at your fingertip, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. That's how the customer will experience. Give you another example. If the customer have a complaint at the dealership, they normally will try to resolve that with the dealer. If he or she is not satisfied with that, he or she may call the call center, our call center, the Toyota CIC 1-800 numbers. And when they call the 1-800 number, our call center representative will pick up the phone and will have to ask the customer to describe the problem again. So this is the second time. Now keep in mind the customer is very frustrated. They try to deal with the dealer and is not very satisfied with the answer. He or she will call the call center and the whole story have to repeat it. Now, the call center rep at that point in time may not be able to resolve any issue on the first call. He or she will normally ask the customer to hang up so that, and we'll get back to them. After hanging up, the call center rep normally will call up the dealers and try to find out what's going on here, what have you done, blah, blah, blah. And so from the time that the call initiated, the time of problem resolution, normally takes about, you're talking about weeks and months here. Okay, but with the customer one process in place, as the customer complain at the dealership, the dealer have the ability to alert our call center of what problem had happened, how did they resolve it so far, and then what are the key dissatisfaction from the customer. The moment the customer leave the dealership, our call center got the alert right away. So when the customer called the call center, we know exactly who she is, why she's calling, and we normally have the problem resolved, or at least the answer to the problem right at our fingertip at that point in time. Now that cut the problem resolution on average from week to month down to an average of 3 to 5 days right now.
I can certainly relate to the objectives of the solution, and having been a car owner myself, and I'm sure many of the people who are watching this today will be able to relate to that. Project on this scale, the performance measurement of it is clearly going to be important. Can you tell us how you did that?
Interesting question. It's a very, very challenging question that we need to resolve. And as you know, in any project, if it's not measured, not get done, right? So definitely measurement is one of the key area that we need to address in this one here. And it's because customer one try to address two things, customer ownership experience and customer retention. And therefore, our measurement focus on those two. In the area of ownership experience, we measure in terms of process improvement. So for example, in all the touch points that the customer have with Toyota, we divide them into 14 areas. We call them customer impact areas. And each area will have a process that will touch that. And we measure in terms of response time of the process and problem resolution and issue handling, for example. And those are the key measurements for the process side of things. In areas of customer retention, we basically measure in terms of how many current customer rebuy Toyota product. As simple as that. And I'm very happy to tell you that since we launched in 2004, our customer retention have gone from 58% to today's 64%, leading the industry right now. In the areas of customer satisfaction, CSI, we go from a number 3 in 04 to number 1 position, starting in 07 and 08.
Wonderful.
Yeah.